Good day, dear students. Write down today's simply. Today's topic is building materials. Write down in your copybook. Добрый день, дорогие студенты! Наша сегодняшняя тема – строительные материалы. Напишите тему. At the last lesson, we had spoken about construction works. We paid attention to the house made of wood, stone, concrete. Also, paid attention to the sewerage, plumbing systems, electrician and watering systems of the building. Today, let's speak about building materials. На прошлом занятии мы с вами узнали работы строителя, строительные работы. Узнали информацию о каменных домах, о бетонных домах, о деревянных домах. Также о системе водоснабжения, канализации, электричества и так далее. Сегодня будем изучить материал о строительных материалах. You should write the vocabulary and learn by heart them. Read the text and answer the question. Vocabulary. Железобетон. Reinforced concrete. Reinforced concrete. Цели. Purposes. Purposes. Щебень. Битый кирпич. Crushed stone. Щебень. Crushed stone. Битый кирпич. Broken brick. Broken brick. Structural materials. Строительные материалы. Structural materials. Structural materials. Речной песок. River sands. River sands. River sands. Прямоугольные по форме. Rectangular in shape. Rectangular in shape. Rectangular in shape. Полиэфирные смолы. Polyester resins. Polyester resins. Стеклянные волокна. Glass fibers. Glass fibers. Используемые, применяемые. Use it. Use it. Reinforced concrete. purposes: crushed stone, broken brick, structural materials, river sands, rectangular in shape, polyester resins, glass fibers used. The following word combinations: glass reinforced plastics, стеклопластик, glass reinforced plastics. To harden, закалять. To harden. Закалять. Coarse and fine aggregates. Coarse and fine aggregates. Крупные и мелкие заполнители. Coarse and fine aggregates. Advantage. Преимущество. Advantage. Advantage. Disadvantage. Недостаток. Disadvantage. Недостаток. Clay, cement, gravel. Clay, глина. Cement, цемент. Gravel, гравий. Clay, cement, gravel. Timber, лесоматериалы. Timber, лесоматериалы. Softwood, мягкая порода древесины. Softwoods. Hardwoods, твердая порода древесины. Chemicals, химикаты. Chemicals, химикаты. Glass reinforced plastics. To harden. Coarse and fine aggregates. Advantage, disadvantage. Clay, cement, gravel. Timber, softwoods, hardwoods. Chemicals. Now let's read the text. Also, you should translate this text using this vocabulary. Let's begin reading the text. Please pay attention to the pronunciation of words and sentences. Building materials: steel, concrete, stone, timber, and brick are the most commonly used building materials. Timber is the oldest structural material known to mankind. It's light, cheap, and easy to work with. But timber has certain disadvantage. It burns and decays. Timber, used for building purposes, is divided into two groups: softwoods and hardwoods. Softwoods are chiefly used in construction, while hardwoods are generally used for decorative purposes. The second material. The following material is brick. Bricks were known many thousands of years ago. They molded from clay into the required shape. Bricks are usually rectangular in shape. They are hardened by being fired in a kiln. You can see the picture of a brick. You can see the color and the rectangular form, shape of a brick. The following material: concrete. Concrete is one of the most important building materials. It is difficult to imagine modern structures without concrete. Concrete is made by mixing together a proportion of fine and coarse aggregates with cement and water. Crushed stone, broken brick, and gravel. River sands are extensively used. Reinforced concrete is a combination of two of the strongest structural materials available, concrete and steel. There are two kinds of reinforced concrete: with ordinary reinforcement and concrete with stressed reinforcement. Concrete is reinforced by the incorporation of steel rods. For example, in picture you also can see the concrete, how people make the concrete do and use it in the construction works. The follow material is plastics and glass. Plastics and glass, reinforced plastics, are comparatively new building materials, but they have already found many uses in modern construction. Plastics combine all the best characteristics of building materials with good insulating properties. Plastics are produced from chemicals. Glass reinforcement plastics are produced from polyester resins, reinforced with glass fibers. Plastics and glass reinforced plastics are the materials to be used in modern construction on a large scale. Also, you can see plastics with different color, and nowadays we use in construction works this kind of materials very much. Now, let's answer to these questions. The first question: what are the most commonly used building materials? What are the most commonly used building materials? Write down to this question. The second question for you: into which groups is timber divided? Into which groups is timber divided? The third question: for what purposes are they, softwoods and hardwoods, used? For what? You should write down the information about softwood and hardwoods timbers and about their purposes. For what we will use them. The fourth question: what does concrete consist of? What does concrete consist of? What does concrete consist of? The fifth question: what fine and coarse aggregates do you know? What fine and coarse aggregates do you know? The sixth question: what components does reinforced concrete include? What components does reinforced concrete include? The seventh question: explain the process of making bricks. Explain the process of making bricks. And the last question: why have plastics already found use in modern construction? Why have plastics already found use in modern construction? Dear students, today we have spoken about building materials. We have known such building materials as brick, timber, concrete, steel, plastic and glass, and also explain the process of making these kinds of materials. Дорогие студенты, сегодня мы узнали такие строительные материалы, как кирпич, бетон, железобетон, древесина, пластик и стекло. Также узнали процесс использования таких материалов и как их добывают, готовят. For today, our lesson is over. Thank you for your attention. Goodbye.